Seriously?
Call of Duty Zombies.
Wait, what now?
Call of Duty Zombies originally was included with Call of Duty World at War, and it was never supposed to be happening at all. The history and the development isn't necessarily easy to research, so I can give you my best shot. Call of Duty Zombies was a mere side project at the time, and it was included into the final game, but wasn't directly advertised initially because the higher-ups didn't want to focus on that and have attention from multiplayer and story taken away. So initially it was unlockable for beating the campaign, which explains the cutscene for the Zombies map included. Later on it'll be updated to be unlocked from the start due to its popularity. Yes, this was a success, and there are many more to come. Call of Duty Zombies is an endless wave style minigame included with World at War, and it launched with one map. You crash land near this abandoned bunker and you enter to survive against zombies. And this map has Nocturne Toten, roughly translating to Night of the Undead. This map has a mystery box which gives you a random weapon and wall weapons in various spots. But it was enough to have fun playing this for hours upon hours. And there is a wonder weapon, which is a seriously overpowered weapon that helps you tremendously. But of course, this was still the bare bones map that occupies a single bunker. There were DLC maps that were available to buy for $10 on consoles or completely free on PC. These were bundles that included 3 multiplayer maps and 1 zombies map. Next, the map Verrückt, or roughly translating to Crazy, is an abandoned asylum based on the multiplayer map Asylum. This map introduced power, perk machines, and traps, which this also introduced Easter egg music, which would play after completing a hidden challenge in the map. Then the next one is Shi no Numa in the next DLC map. This only introduced a new mechanic. After every 5 rounds, you have the ability to get a free ammo refill after the round. Nothing really else new except for the annoying swampy areas. And now the final DLC map, Gerees, which roughly translates to the Giant. And this one introduced the Pack-a-Punch machine, which can be used to upgrade your weapon for 5,000 points, and most of these mechanics have been mainstays for the rest of the series. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 is now underway. Now it's time for the maps. I'm sure they have a full list of ideas since now they can advertise it. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 came with 2 zombies maps and they're fine. Both of them are very popular, but when I play them, they can get very repetitive. DLC maps was introduced later on, which was Moon, Ascension, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, and then of course, maps from the World at War Zombies catalog. Black Ops 1 is definitely an upgrade, but it does share a lot of similarities. Of course, they're just a bunch of stuff ported directly from World at War. The map quality is really good, but with this one, it's just feeling a bit too similar with World at War at certain points. What I'm talking about here is mainly the weapons, but other aspects too, like the maps ported from World at War. And now Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was more of an upgrade than just a sequel. The map that comes with this game has more negatives than positives, and it can be split up into separate sections for a survival map instead of a weird collage. This came with various DLC maps that included Nuketown as a zombies map, Die Rise, Mob of the Dead, Buried, and Origins. Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of these. Some of them are fine, emphasis on some. The game itself feels entirely new on the gameplay, but the maps I'm not a fan of, emphasis on game. Something about it just does not catch my attention. You know what catches my attention though? Black Ops 3 now enters the scene. Yes, I'm sure I want to continue. Possibly one of the greatest zombies games ever. First of all, it has a really massive map with a bunch of things to discover, Shadows of Evil. And it has DLC maps released over time, which is The Giant, which is a complete remake of the classic World at War map, and yeah, this one. Zetsubo no Shima, Gerard Crovey, and Revelations, as well as remaking various original zombies maps to play in the new game engine. All of these are pretty good, even though I haven't played all of them, but I really think they're probably the best ones you can get. Yeah, now try thousands of maps. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 decided to allow the community to make their own maps and somehow makes it one of the most played games of all time. Take a bunch of ideas and bring them into a new zombies map. You want a map that you can't get anywhere else? Boom! This is a great way to keep a game alive and also bring new ideas to the table, and then it goes downhill. Black Ops 4 wasn't all that special and it only had a few DLC maps. Black Ops Cold War, it actually was really good, but this is the final Black Ops Zombies mode so far, and it's good, but it goes the route of just giving us free maps and also Outbreak Zombies. That mode I can never understand. There are other Call of Duty games that have a mode in their own way.
So yeah, Call of Duty Zombies can either be a hit or miss. After the major success of the first game, it seems like a little bit of a cash grab sometimes. It's just best if the original developers were the only ones that were to make the Zombies games. But of course, what do I know about a zombies apocalypse? Do you think I'm actually in this bunker here?